Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable. th Edition Datacenter Summit and Awards 2022.
UBS Forums, the leading provider of content-driven and information-rich business conferences that provides unlimited opportunities for individual learning and commercial deal-making, organized its 11th edition of the Datacenter Summit and Awards 2022 in Mumbai. The summit brought together CIOs, CISOs and industry experts on a single platform to discuss the evolving landscape of data centers and the need for keeping them relevant with the changing customer needs. The event kicked off with opening remarks from Sanjay Motwani, Vice President Asia Pacific Raritan, a brand of Legrand.
If the data centers are not agile today, then it becomes impossible for these data centers to be able to respond to the customers' evolving needs into the future. Therefore, the thought I'd like to leave with you is basically that data centers that will last are the ones which are built for change. And you have to make your data centers as agile as possible.
The first presentation had Anup Purohit, Global CIO Wipro, sharing his views on the topic of powering the digital economy Data Center 2025.
Earlier, the data centers target audience was customers, B2C, which is the banks or the organizations which they were working. But now the model has changed from B2C to B2B2C, which is basically from data center providers to the cloud providers, from cloud providers to the customers of cloud. The model has changed, but data centers are the most important element, and that's a business to be in.
CIO role has evolved as the data center technologies evolved. Historically, CIOs were hardcore technologists, but now CIOs have to focus to business, and that's a very important part of it. The moment they understand the business, the moment they understand the business needs, how to marry the business needs to the technology partner, that's going to be the role. So they will play a role of I would call as a ITaaS. IT as a solution and a service provider. So they broker between the technology providers and the business needs. So that would be the role of a CIO.
This was followed by Pankaj Paliwal, Product Manager, Three-Phase UPS Numeric, as he addressed the audiences on powering up your modern data center.
Data centers has been growing at a rapid pace. We have today an active install base of nearly 650 megawatt, and in coming next 4 years, we are going to add 870 megawatt and having a footprint of more than 8 million square footprint.
At group level, Legrand, we consider that India will probably be the fastest growing market for data center in the world. It has been the case in many places today in Southeast Asia, even in Australia, in Europe, but clearly the main path for growth will be in India in the coming years. Within the Legrand Group, we've got few brands that are working on the data center field. We've got some American brands like, for example, Raritan or Starline, which have been fully involved in data center. But we realize as well that, in fact, if you look at data center, we've got the white space and the gray space. And in fact, in all those fields, we've got product and solution. In the white space, for example, we have been working in the cable tray with one of our brands, which is Cablefield, for a long time, and it's representing a big portion of our sales. So we were dealing in data center in each of our offers, but in fact, we didn't have the opportunity to promote it in a global way, in a common way.
Data center, we are seeing a lot of interesting mega trends which are emerging, and if I need to name a few, it starts from the entire focus from captive to colo, where the entire shift is happening and everybody is focusing on that, creating a lot of capacity, and we are seeing there's going to be a lot of capacities which will be generated. Plus, a lot of enterprises emphasizing a lot on digital acceleration. With that, also a lot of cloud-based investments are flowing in, where they want to have lot capacity access to cloud, plus data security and infrastructure, which is driven by the governments, where they are emphasizing a lot on data center becoming a key area within the infrastructure space and the benefits being provided. So we thought there is a lot of emerging trends in this area, and where we, Numeric, one of the brand of Legrand, we focus is we value these requirement of our customers within data center, and we clearly focus on the modularity aspect. We are clearly focusing on the scalability aspect, and we are very happy to let you all know that we have launched today our product. One is Cure XPE, three-phase modular UPS product for high value customers, which is primarily focused on modularity, scalability and flexibility, keeping in mind the energy efficiency aspect, at the same time sustainability aspect. So we are clearly driven by what's happening in the data center industry. At the same time, we are continuously innovating as Numeric, one of the brand of Legrand, to be in line with what customer expect and keep innovating.
Up next, Prasad Tilve of Capitaland India Data Center Group shared his insights on hyperscaler data centers.
There is a need of hyperscale data centers, and definitely these data centers are also helping India in the digital journey.
Capitaland Data Center Group is coming up with state-of-the-art mega data center park for hyperscalers, and we have a suite of products which are made accessible not only to hyperscalers but also for the large enterprises. And we have definitely a managed co-location and a suite around it. But for hyperscalers, we are providing dedicated pods, high density floors, high density racks, the cooling system, and powered shell, infrastructure shells, and also a BTS. So that's the entire suite that we are offering to hyperscalers.
What we see in data center industry, the things are changing at a very rapid pace. We are seeing technology outburst. We are seeing disruptors coming into the market, and also we are seeing that with new norms given by government to keep data within India, we are seeing that so much of players wanting to start their setup in India. They want to expand their data center facility within India, and we are seeing a massive deployment into data centers. So just in a brief, it has taken around more than 20 years or 30 years to come up to a space of 150 megawatt built size into the India, and in just span of 5 years or 6 years, what we anticipate that more than 300 megawatt plus facility will come up in data centers. So that's kind of a rapid growth we are seeing into this market.
Coming up on the other side of the break, we bring you glimpses from the 11th Data Center Summit and Awards 2022.
11th Edition Data Center Summit and Awards 2022. '11th Edition Data Center Summit and Awards 2022.
Welcome back. You're watching the 11th edition of the Data Center Summit and Awards 2022. Brahma Reddy Kasu of Control-S Data Centers Limited gave an enlightening presentation on data center strategy, powering a multi-tier and scalable data center. Followed by Raghuveer Singh of Vertiv India's address on how to maximize the ROI on data center operations, cooling and power management for cost cutting. Vinay Bhatt of VMware India gave an in-detailed presentation on how to achieve zero trust security in modern data center.
When you talk about zero trust framework, there are two things very critical that you need to understand. One is the attack surface and second is the protect surface.
Data centers are obviously absolutely important because that's where the IT applications and data are residing. And in last 2.5, 3 years, what we've realized is IT is not only an enabler for business, it's actually a driver. And all that IT resides in those data centers. So these data centers could be private, which means they're residing in your own data center, or it could be residing in public cloud. But data centers are absolutely important and necessary. And what VMware has been doing is, well, VMware has been a pioneer in terms of infrastructure solutions, private cloud solutions, software-defined data center, right? So VMware has been a pioneer who's virtualized servers and virtualized storage and network. And VMware has been a pioneer to come out with a concept called software-defined data center. So we've been helping our customers to deploy software-defined data centers for their data center solutions. And the objective or the key outcome that we are helping our customers is the flexibility, scalability, elasticity. Because today the workloads are changing, the application workload are changing, which is residing on these data centers. And that's what VMware does. We are helping our customers deploy legacy applications. We help them deploy virtual machines. We help them deploy containers. It could be any sort of workload, and it could be seamlessly deployed into data center using VMware's SDDC platform.
Shrisha Nagar of Eaton Electrical Sector, India, shared his views on the current and future practices in intelligent management of data center.
These are the three envelopes which, I would like to give it to you, right? So first is grip on constraints. Second is free your team's time using automation and managed services. And last full is thoughtful implementation.
As a capital land, we are present in various countries, 21 countries. But as a data center, we are operating around 19 data centers across globe. We are managing successfully, and that's what we are also planning to set up a DC in India. These are greenfield data centers to ensure we are catering for a hyperscaler and a large enterprise.
Mahesh Trivedi of NetMagic NTT moderated a panel comprising of thought leaders who deliberated upon data center strategy and the changing role of the CIO. Coming up after the break, catch the 2 breakout tracks on asset and power management and security and cloud computing. Stay tuned.
11th Edition Data Center Summit and Awards 2022. 11th Edition Data Center Summit and Awards 2022.
The 11th edition of Data Center Summit and Awards not only featured the presentations and panel discussions, but also showcased products of data centers companies like Legrand, Capitaland, Vertiv, VMware, Galaxy, Eaton, CommScope, NetApp, ControlS, Cummins, Powerica, Jika, Profile Solution, Acronis, Vimal Fire Controls Private Limited, Pri-Air and Dassault Systems. The event also featured parallel tracks on pertinent topics related to data centers. In Breakout Track 1, Srijit G of ST Telemedia Global Data Centers India made an impactful presentation on critical infrastructure asset management for a modern data center. The second breakout session saw Ravindra Dhawan of Mahindra & Mahindra address the audience on the future of cloud data center in a digital world. Shubhankar Das of Nextra Data Limited gave an enlightening presentation on integrated power and cooling energy management in data center. Gokul Sorari of CommScope shared his insights on evolving data centers beyond 400 and 800G. Kamal Goel of WebWorks Data Centers moderated a panel of thought leaders that deliberated upon topic building performance and ROI, managing your data center assets and power management. Kumar Ravi of Teleperformance moderated a panel of thought leaders that deliberated upon unlock your digital transformation success with cloud.
Data center as a industry is booming. So we see from the current level of about $4.1 billion, at a CAGR of 15%, we expect it to go to almost $10 billion in the next few years. And in India specifically, we are seeing a lot of interest right from hyperscalers to colos, and investment is flowing, and we are very happy to serve our customers in the hyperscaler, in the colo business. We are, right there, we are winning with them and we are growing with them. So I personally feel that there is huge potential in this space over the next few years, and as long as we provide a differentiated solution, customers are embracing our solution. So we are very excited and we are investing very heavily in this space.
The event culminated with the Data Center Awards, where innovators and achievers of data centers were recognized and awarded for their outstanding contribution towards making data centers more efficient.
Let's begin with the award ceremony. So, award presenter for this category is Mr. Tony Berlin, the CEO of Legrand Group India. Our first category is capacity management, infrastructure management. And the first award is for the first three awards are for the recognition category. The recognition prize goes to Mr. Dhirendra Singh Kushwaha. Congratulations from Telecom Industry, Reliance Jio Infocom Limited. Moving ahead, the next award of recognition goes to Chandar Sharma from Research Service. Congratulations. The company name is Acates Research Laboratories. All right, then now it's time to give the winner prize, and the industry is IT service. The category is capacity management infrastructure, and the award goes to Tata Consultancy Services. Congratulations. Moving on to the next category, innovation, new initiatives, infrastructure management, and from the banking industry, the recognition goes to Sony A from the South Indian Bank Limited. Congratulations. From the appliances, electrical and electronics manufacturing industry, the recognition goes to Subhash Salvi, SMEC Equipment Private Limited. Congratulations. Let's move ahead. Plastics manufacturing industry, and the award goes to Mr. Sudhir Kanvinde from the Supreme Industries Limited. And to present the next category, I would like to invite Mr. Prasad Talve from Capital Land India. He's the Head Business Development and Strategy. The category remains the same, innovation, new initiatives, infrastructure management. This is the recognition prize we are giving. From the renewable energy, semiconductor manufacturing industry, the award goes to Deepak Chopre, Powercon Ventures India Private Limited. Moving ahead, now it's time to give the winner prize. From the financial services industry, the prize goes to Mr. Jitendra Panchal from Central Depository Services India Limited. Our next winner in the same category is for the leasing real estate industry, and the prize goes to Dr. Chittaranjan Kesri from Hive Carbon Zero Developers Limited. And from the IT services and IT consulting industry, the winner prize goes to Mr. Ganesh Agrawal from Capgemini Technology Services India Limited. To present the further category, I would like to invite Mr. Satpal Singh, CEO of Numeric UBS, on the stage. We are moving on to the IT services and IT consulting industry. The winner prize goes to NetApp. Congratulations. Moving ahead, the next industry is banking industry, and the winner prize goes to Mr. Amit Zaukar from NKGSB Bank Limited. Now, the motor vehicle manufacturing industry, and the winner prize goes to Michael D'Souza from Mahindra & Mahindra Limited. In the motor vehicle manufacturing, the winner prize goes to Mr. Atul Bogte from Mahindra & Mahindra Limited. In appliances, electrical and electronics manufacturing industry, the winner is Mr. Nitin Nayak from Birla Furukawa. Congratulations. Moving ahead, from the financial services industry, the winner is Mr. Brugesh Gohil from Dolat Capital Market Private Limited. Congratulations. Moving ahead, the next category is Design Management, Infrastructure Management. We are beginning with the recognition prize, and from the banking sector, from the banking industry, the recognition goes to Sony A from the South Indian Bank Limited. Moving ahead, transportation, logistics and storage industry, the recognition goes to ECU Worldwide, All Cargo Group Company. From the IT services and IT consulting, the winner prize goes to Mr. Ganesh Agrawal from Capgemini Technology Services India Limited. And another winner of this category is from the IT services and the IT consulting industry, that is Mr. Deepak Jalal from Sterling and Life India Private Limited. Congratulations. From the motor vehicle manufacturing industry, the winner prize goes to Mr. Jagdish Doshi from Mahindra & Mahindra Limited. To present the awards for the next category, I would like to invite the Director of Digital Solutions from Eaton, Mr. Shrisha Nagar. Now the category is Green DC Initiatives Environmental, and this is the recognition prize that goes to from the IT services and IT consulting, that goes to Robin Rodrigues from Capgemini Technology. From the same category, winner prize goes to IT services industry, Tata Consultancy Services, Infrastructure Services, Green IT. Congratulations. So the next industry is IT services and IT consulting. The winner prize goes to Nextrabyte Airtel. Our next industry and the category remains the same. The winner prize goes to Control S Data Centers Limited. Alright, so the next category is Data Security Management. And this is the recognition prize from the insurance industry. The prize goes to Harsh Vardhan Chauhan from Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company Limited. And in insurance industry, the winner prize goes to Mr. Santosh Sheshware from Bharti Exa Life Insurance. From the IT services industry, and the winner prize goes to, once again, Tata Consultancy Services, Infrastructure Services, Internal IT. Moving ahead from the construction industry, the winner prize goes to Mr. Rohit Joshi from Larsen & Toubro. From the transportation, logistics and storage industry, this prize goes to ECU Worldwide, All Cargo Group Company. For the next category, I would like to invite Mr. Ashok Yadav, Director of Vertiv, on the stage. Welcome, sir. Now the category is Innovative Data Center Design. From the banking industry, the recognition prize goes to NKGSB Bank Limited. From the IT services industry, the recognition prize goes to Tata Consultancy Services, Infrastructure Services, Internal IT. Moving ahead from the appliances, electrical and electronics manufacturing industry, the winner is Prince Joseph from SFO Technologies Private Limited. From leasing real estate industry, the winner is Capital India Data Center. Next is the category is physical security. From the banking industry, the winner is Sony A, the South Indian Bank Limited. The next category is risk management, availability management, and from the banking industry, the recognition prize goes to, once again, Sony A, the South Indian Bank Limited. Now from the insurance industry, the winner is Harshvardhan Chauhan, Niva Bhupa Health Insurance Company Limited. Congratulations. The next industry is transportation, logistics and storage, and the winner is ECU Worldwide, All Cargo Group Company. Congratulations. The next industry is IT services industry. The winner is Tata Consultancy Services, Infrastructure Services, Internal IT. So the next one is the telecommunication industry. The category remains the same and the winner is CommScope. The next industry is transportation, logistics and storage, and this is the recognition prize that goes to Mr. Subhash Salvi from SMEC Equipment Private Limited. And now we are moving ahead with the next category, and to present the award I would like to invite Mr. Nalin Doshi, CMD of Vimal Fire Controls. Let's begin. The next category is Innovative Infrastructure Management and the industry is Financial Services. The winner prize goes to Mr. Umesh Bhapkar from Synchron Technologies. The next category is Cooling, Energy Efficiency Management, and from the Appliances, Electrical and Electronics Manufacturing Industry, the winner prize goes to Vertiv India. Congratulations. Moving ahead from the IT services and IT consulting, the winner prize goes to, for the best energy efficient data center category, to Control S Data Centers Limited. Congratulations. Next category is Power Management, Energy Efficiency Management, and from the financial services sector, the recognition goes to Devendra Shrivansh from Dolat Capital. The next category is Power Management, Critical Power Backup, and from the Industry Machinery Manufacturing Industry, the winner is Powerica Limited. So the next category is Power Management, Energy Efficiency Management, from the Appliances, Electrical and Electronics Manufacturing Industry. The winner is Vertiv India. The next category is Power Management, Energy Efficient Management, from the Financial Services Industry. The winner is Mr. Surendra Vichare from Multi Commodity Exchange of India. Moving ahead towards the last award of this event, this is the Fire Expert Award by Shoot Fire, and the leasing real estate category, this is the industry, and the winner prize goes to Capital India Data Center Group.
Okay, what a wonderful show we had. This is our 11th edition and we keep growing and growing. So this is indeed the largest and the most influential data center summit in India. And this all happened because of our partners, they supported us, delegates who participated us, and the most important, to the team who had put in their hard work for months to make this event such a huge and a grand success. This is indeed everyone's and a team effort, whosoever has contributed in any form, any part. It is a team effort and it is a team event success. And we will come out with the next edition with more larger and a bigger format. Till then, thank you all. And once again, congratulations to us and to the entire team.
11th Edition Data Center Summit and Awards 2022. Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.